seance has been held in the great house at Collinwood, a seance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There in the village of Collinsport, Victoria Winters has been unjustly accused of witchcraft, and on this day she will be hanged by the neck until dead. And another she has known, Barnabas Collins, faces a final and ultimate destruction.
Be steady. I have to aim carefully. Very carefully. You didn't hit my heart.
It didn't hit me, Forbes.
It didn't hit me.
Did Ben bury him?
Yes.
How will you explain his death?
We'll simply say that he left Collinsport. Everyone knows what kind of man he was. No one will doubt that he deserted Millicent.
And Millicent, what will you say to her?
I've gone to her room to tell her that he has gone away. She barely remembered who he was.
He doesn't remember him at all.
She remembers that she had a suitor named Lieutenant Forbes.
And that's all.
She remembers that he deceived her, and she thinks she sent him away.
She doesn't remember their marriage?
No.
Well, I'm glad of that.
I will have the marriage annulled. As far as history concerned, it will have never happened.
You're trembling.
Am I?
You have the silver bullets, haven't you?
Yes.
You have your pistol?
Yes.
Then use it.
I can't. Not here. Not now.
You must. Or I will go on destroying.
I know that.
Well, then, take out your pistol and fire the silver bullets through my heart and end Angelique's curse forever.
In the morning, when you're in your coffin, I've instructed Ben and Briggs to carry your coffin back to the secret room in the mausoleum. At sunrise, I want you to go there.
And then you will do what you must.
Yes.
And I'll know peace, eternal peace.
I don't know what lies beyond the grave, but I hope you will have some kind of peace.
And what will happen to you?
I'll survive.
And Millicent?
She probably won't recover. I'm going to take care of her as if she were my own daughter.
And Daniel?
I intend to Make him my legal heir. I will adopt him. I hope that I will be a better father to him than I was to you and Sarah.
Sarah, if only I could undo what I have done.
No one will ever know about you or about the events that took place in this house after that cursed Angelique came here. As far as I'm concerned, you and Angelique were never married.
But everyone in Collinsport knows that we were married.
History won't. I'll have every mention of her name struck from the family record. Naomi will have had a natural death, as will have Jeremiah. There will have been no duel.
How I wish everything you're saying could have been true.
It will be true in terms of history. All the world will ever know about you is that you are my son and you went to England. That is all.
It will be daylight soon.
I know.
I must go in a moment, but before I do, I must ask you to do two things for me.
What are they?
First of all, free Ben.
Free Ben.
He deserves his freedom. He's a good man. He has been loyal to me ever since all of this started.
And your second request?
Miss Winters is to be hanged at dusk. You must do something for her. You're the only one who can. Please try to save her.
I've already tried and failed. I couldn't get Judge Hanley to listen to me.
Then send a note to the governor. Use your prestige. You might be able to get a stay in the execution and a new trial.
All right. Everything you ask will be done.
Thank you. We must go.
Barnabas.
Yes.
I was never known to be able to show much affection.
Oh, don't show it now. Forget that I am your son. After today, forget that I ever existed.
I can't do that.
You must. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
Collins.
Stokes.
Did you do it?
I couldn't.
I knew you didn't. I didn't hear a shot.
He was my son. He was my heir. The heir to everything I've tried to accomplish all my life. Whatever has happened to him, I couldn't forget that.
I understand. But what are you going to do now?
There is only one thing I can do now, since I can't destroy him.
What?
Confine him to his coffin. Keep him there forever.
You mean there's a way of doing that?
Yes, I found out when I was in Boston. If a silver cross is affixed to the inside lid of his coffin facing him, Barnabas cannot move.
But if you knew that...
Why did I even consider shooting him with silver bullets?
Aye.
Because it would have meant his final destruction. The alternative is dangerous.
Dangerous?
If anyone should get in this place and open the lid of this coffin, Barnabas would be able to roam the world again.
But that'll never happen, sir.
It might. It's a possibility. I need your help, Stokes.
What do you want me to do?
I have a silver cross. I want you to affix it to the inside of the lid of his coffin, facing Barnabas.
All right.
Find chains. Bind the coffin. Bind it securely.
I will.
Now do what must be done and try to forget.
I will, sir. I'll try. I want to forget.
So do I. Let us go to the house. I will get you the cross.
All right.
Stokes must be finished by now. Goodbye, Barnabas. I hope you find peace. Some kind of peace.
Goodbye, Mr. Barnabas. Goodbye. Wanted to see me, Mr. Collins?
Yes. Sit down, Stokes.
Sit down.
I want to talk to you.
I know what you want to talk to me about. Everything you told me to do is done.
The coffin is chained. The mausoleum is locked.
Aye. Here's the key.
It will never be opened again until I die, and never thereafter.
Is that all, sir?
No, there is something else. My son made a final request, and I intend to comply with it.
A request?
He asked me to give you your freedom.
My freedom?
Yes, you are to leave Collinwood, to go wherever you choose to go.
Free?
I'll give you $100. You should be able to travel a long way on that.
You're very generous, sir.
No, not generous. You've been loyal, Stokes. Loyalty should be rewarded.
Thank you. Aye. Thank you. It was Riggs, sir. He brought this letter. He said it was important.
It is.
Is it bad news, sir?
Very. I sent a note to the governor asking him to stay the execution for Miss Winters.
And he refused. Yes. And she'll go to the gallows. And she's innocent.
I wish I could help her. There is nothing I can do.
go in.
Peter.
I thought I'd never see you again.
They asked me if I had a last request, and I told them that I wanted to see you.
Can we be alone?
Yes, until it's time for us to come for her.
To take me to the gallows? How much time do we have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Peter! It's all right. I just can't think about what's going to happen.
Oh, it can't happen. Vicky, it can't.
But nothing must happen to you. Oh, Peter, you've got to convince them that I was the one that killed Noah Gifford. You've got to.
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
I tried to make them believe me. I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen. Peter, you can't die for something that I did. You can't.
Stop talking about dying and stop thinking about it.
Peter.
Vicky, we have so little time. There's so many things I want to say to you. So many things I want to know.
What things?
Oh, I want to know everything about you. I want to know what you were like when you were a little girl.
I don't know where to begin.
You can begin anywhere. What's your favorite flower? What kind of music do you like? Your favorite color? What's the best book you ever read? And what's the happiest time you ever had in your life? Come on, tell me.
I don't know which question to answer first.
You don't have to answer. So good to see you smile.
Peter, I want to know all those things about you, too. We've had so little time together, so little time to get to know each other.
I know I love you.
And I love you.
That's the first time you've ever said that.
I was afraid.
You're not afraid now.
Not now. They're coming for me.
Vicky, listen to me. And somehow you managed to travel through time and find me. And somehow, no matter what happens, I'll find you.
Peter.
Listen, I'll find you. Just remember that.
I'll remember.
You'll have to come with me now.
Goodbye, Peter.
Hold him.
Remember what I said. I'll find you. Remember that.
want a mask?
Remember, Vicky. Remember, somehow I'll find you again. No matter what happens now, I'll find you. Remember what I'm saying. Remember. Remember.
May God have mercy on your unrepentant soul.